you got this, dude. How cool is this?
Oh, it's gonna be rad.
This is gonna be good. So, yeah. So, you can't stand and look at me because there's something far better to look at. Welcome, friends and family. As we start today, it's a little different. Not everybody that we wanted to be here could be here. But I want to know this, even in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Who gives this man and woman to be married?
My mother and I.
You may all be seated. We have been invited here today to celebrate this gross geeky couple. That's right. This is a celebration of love, laughter, joy, commitment, friendship, family, and two people who are making a promise that they will be one. You don't have to have a ceremony to have a marriage. And if we're honest, COVID isn't making this whole thing very easy. It makes it a little awkward. But you're standing here with few people right here, yet everybody who means something right there. So if you wouldn't mind turning around, blowing them kisses, waving at them, telling them how much you love them.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
We love you guys.
Just when you thought today couldn't be any greater or any weirder, Conor pulls out his Kylo Ren costume. You can go get it now.
I'll be right back.
I'm kidding. He didn't bring his Kylo Ren costume. But I have to ask you this. Conor and Rissy, do you both come here today free of reservation, ready to honor the promises you will make to one another, desiring to be united in the sacred relationship under God? If so, say, I do.
I do.
I do.
Would you all pray with me? Father, may today be a day that brings glory and honor to your name. May Conor and Rissy's love be one that withstands the test of time. And so we ask that you lay your hand upon this marriage at this very moment. That you would protect them, that you would bring them strength and courage, that you would surround them with amazing examples and remind them of the promises they make to one another. We love you and trust you for who you are. It's here and pray. Amen.
Amen.
So today, as we join Conor and Rissy in marriage, we celebrate them as they begin a new family. That's right, the two of you. Starting a new branch on a family tree. You're both so fortunate to have incredible examples of strength, love, tradition, and endurance as part of your family tree. You see, it is not just our family tree that helps us to stay strong, but those all around us. The ones you have chosen to support you in this moment, these are the hands of your best friend. These are the hands that you held on your first few dates in a galaxy long, long ago where time disappeared. These are the hands that have and will continue to be calloused from all the gym time or stunt work that goes with them. Or the hands that will pick out and carve pumpkins with you every Halloween. They're also the hands that will bring kindness and love, tenderness when you need tenderness. They're the empathetic hands who will love you for exactly who you are. They will one day be the hands that hold your children, but they will always be the hands that bring a fondness and memory, and will lead you each into a deeper relationship with Christ. So remember this moment, where it all began. Not the moment you first met in a Jedi break room, or the moment of that terrifying first date when you couldn't conjure up. Did you get that? How the two of you would sleep, it was so scary. So you enjoyed a little magic to end the night. God shows us what it really means to love. 1 Corinthians 13, as your parents already so kindly reminded us, that it does not boast, does not brag, it does not put the other before yourself. Love, in fact, like Paul says, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. So this is it. The moment you make the promise to one another, to be on the same team, to bear with one another, to believe in one another, and to hope with one another, so that your love will endure. Conor and Rissy have chosen to recite their own vows, a pledge to one another from their own hearts to say, man, you are the one. And so Conor, Thomas Watkins, it is now time to make a vow to Rissy.
We have explored much of the world together. Though you may not have known it, we've flown through clouds, escaped villains, and traversed the galaxy together. Through that all that, you have never left my side. So here, next to you, I solemnly swear to lend you my ear when you need to be heard, and offer advice should you seek it. I vow to bring forth what is within my heart, so nothing may tear us apart. Forsaking all fears, I will support you as your Watson, and encourage you and motivate you to reach your goals like Cap. I will be radically candid with you like Kageyama, and let prayer be the only force that binds us together. Yep, as we continue our lives together, I vow to maintain our safe space. For your thoughts to be shielded, you will always have a friend in me. And you will never be left behind or forgotten. I love you to infinity and beyond as we sail away on our adventure.
Conor, through challenges and victories, through seasons and change, I vow to maintain the utmost transparency with you, always bringing forth what is inside me, so nothing may tear us apart. Forsaking all fears, I trust that you will be gentle with my heart, and in wounded moments, I promise you unconditional forgiveness. I vow to listen when you need to be heard, advise you when you seek it, and recognize the forward strides that we take towards progress. As your wife, I will be your right hand, bringing you the warmest touch of my heart. As your friend, your ride or die, spending years of quality time together. Through all your endeavors, I'll lead you towards God, and let prayer be the force that binds us together. I'm honored and blessed to be your wife from this day forward, and I love you so much.
You too.
And so Conor, would you take Rissy's left hand and place the ring on her third finger, and would you repeat after me? Rissy,
with this ring,
I marry you and seal my promise.
I marry you and seal my promise
To be your faithful and loving husband.
to be your faithful and loving husband.
As God and these people are my witness,
As God and these people are my witness,
I make this vow to you.
I make this vow to you.
Rissy, would you take Conor's left hand and place the ring on his third finger and repeat after me? Conor, with this ring, I marry you and seal my promise.
I marry you and seal my promise.
To be your faithful and loving wife.
To be your faithful and loving wife.
As God and these people are my witness.
As God and these people are my witness.
I make this vow to you.
I make this vow to you.
Conor and Rissy have chosen to wash one another's feet. It's a special moment that has so much meaning. For someone to wash your feet, they must first place themselves in a position of prayer on their knees, which is a great place to begin a marriage. It communicates that they will be there in the filth and tiredness, especially from standing here for my long exposition, and the rough spots in life. It demonstrates a heart of humility and character, to believe that you are not above one another, but that you, like Jesus, are here to serve one another, to put each other's needs above yourself. gave himself up for his disciples. Just as the two of you are going to give yourselves up for one another, communion is a reminder of the absolute forgiveness and sacrifice that Jesus made. And because the two of you have asked that Jesus be the main center of your marriage, it's only fitting that you start with communion. We ask that you let communion be a reminder that no matter what goes on or what has happened, no matter how many wrongs are committed, that as far as the east is from the west, that's how far those are from you. That your first response should be forgiveness. Your adventure is about to begin, because it is the authority vested in me as a minister of Jesus Christ, and by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. What God has brought together, let no man separate, and let your adventures be grander than life itself. Amen. You may now kiss the bride.
Yeah.
We did it!
Yay! Would you turn and face the crowd? There we go. We're coming in. We're coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Watkins.
Thank you guys all so much for coming. Yay!
Yay! May I?
Yes.
Well, come on.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, well, okay, fine, let's go. Come on.
Where are we going?
We're going down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go. What are you doing? What do you mean we're going? We're going on our next adventure.
Up there.
No, we're going to do our next adventure. We're going to walk out. We're going to walk out on this business.
Where are we going?
We're going to go this way.
Okay.